In all my years of studying and researching as well as practicing the law of attraction, what I found, and that goes in conjunction with neuroscience, everything that I know about shamanism and any other modality that I've studied with energy work, even into quantum physics, is the idea that there are 5 principles that are pervasive, that are across time and space, that you can see in different cultures. And so taking all of that information and dwindling it down to what are the true core principles that are going on here, I came up with 5 principles that I would like to present you with. And the first one is that everything in the universe is one. We are all connected. There is connectivity between everything in the universe. Everything, even so as separate as it might seem on the surface, deep down on the energetic level is connected. In quantum physics, that's called the unified field theory. And that's what's been searched for and philosophized about for thousands of years. The noosphere, the Akashic records, the morphogenetic field. There are so many different words for that quantum field, that consciousness out of which everything then derives. So that is our first principle, that everything is one in the universe and everything is connected to everything else. Doesn't matter how far away it is from each other, everything, every particle is connected to every particle in this world and in this universe. So once something has been connected and it gets separated, it doesn't matter, it is still energetically connected with each other. And there's some really fascinating research that brings that point across. For example, by separating cell structure from a person, by taking, for example, some saliva from their mouth and then putting it into a test tube, putting it into a laboratory, and then putting the person into a different part of the building or a different building altogether, and then doing certain things to stimulate the person and see how the particles of saliva in the test tube react at the same time. And that's exactly what happened. Every time that the researchers did something with our test subject, the person, something immediately, simultaneously happened with the test tube. And so there was a connectivity between the person and their saliva, even so they had physically been separated. And that experiment has been repeated over and over again, even with several thousand miles between the person and the culture. So that is quite amazing when you think about it, that there is still communication between those two subjects, even so they have been separated. And then there is a wonderful piece of research about couples that are very much in love with each other, and one of the people has a debilitating disease. They might be terminally ill or have something really hard to deal with physically. And what they did there, the researchers, they put the sick person in one room and hooked them up to machinery to measure their vital signs, see how they're doing, how their immune system is doing. At the same time, they also had their spouse or partner in a different room, again hooked up to machinery. And then at certain intervals, that person was being asked to meditate, to send love, to send healing energy to their spouse, their partner. And the second that they started doing that, the vital signs of the sick person got better. The moment that the healthy spouse started praying for their sick partner, they did better. Their immune system got better. Their vital signs got better. So there is an immediate connection between these two people. And that's what you have all experienced in your own family system, with friends. You think of someone, they call you. You have thought of someone for the first time in several months, and all of a sudden you get a phone call or an email or a message. That is crazy. How can this be? It's because energetically we are connected. We are all one on the deep fundamental basis energy level, and that's how we communicate with each other. That is our first principle of the law of attraction, that everything else is based upon, that we are all one, we are all connected. That means we can all communicate with each other and we are all part of that field. We are all connected through that field.